What's up, everyone? We're still waiting for the baby. No updates today. So I want to talk about something else. And I understand the irony of this being something that's coming from the internet and from social media, but there's this idea of clean slate that's happening right now. And it's an idea that I actually shared and was kind of thinking about prior to it gaining any popularity. But the idea of clean slate is a go into 2024 with a clean slate related to social media. Social media is designed to control us, to manipulate us, and I don't know. It's just, do you really need it? What can you get rid of? What can you have a clean slate and just clear it off? The second thing is, if you're going to keep something, do you have endless amounts of history on these social media sites that don't really provide you any value? If you have uh, years of Instagram posts that no one looks at, that you don't care about, but that information is being used to turn you into a product and to turn you into a serial number that's being sold because people are looking at that information. Is it something you really need? And maybe you can continue using something like Instagram, but delete a lot of that history that's not really benefiting you or valuing you. It's an interesting concept. It's something worth thinking about. At the beginning of the year, I started thinking a lot about social media because, uh, specifically because our baby's coming, and my wife and I have had conversations of like, you see people who post basically every time their baby poops, they're posting it online, and you just see their entire life and everything about them. I don't know that that's necessarily something we want to do, and I don't know that that's the right thing. And I'm not gonna have some kind of hard and fast rule that like, oh, we're never gonna post a picture ever of our kid. Like that's not right either. But really thinking about these children, and one day they'll be grown up and having this history posted online, and then having these companies own that information about your kid, and your kid grows up and they're people these there's an industry that already owns so much of them and already can control so much of them. Is that really something you want to do? It's bad enough that we let ourselves do it. It's bad enough that we do it to ourselves, but to do it to somebody else unwillingly, I think that's a problem. And so I went into this year and I said to my wife, I said, I'm just going to cut back. I don't really want, I'm not, I don't think it's, I think, I don't think it's a sign that I don't care about my kid if I don't post about him when he comes. But I really think that's what I want to do. I think that's the choice I want to make is I will post about my feelings. I will post about things related to me and what it's like to be a parent and my excitement and challenges and things like that. That's up to me. But I think I'm going to let his life be his life and be private. And I'm not trying to have an Instagram page with 500 pictures of my child. I just don't think I'm going to do it. And I don't want to do it. If we're doing something as a family, we're going out, we go on a vacation, it's a little bit different, but I think I'm going to respect the privacy of my children in that way. At least that's my intention so far. So, with that said, I started thinking about like, why am I using these platforms that ultimately are just using me, that I don't even care about. So at the beginning of the year, I didn't delete my Instagram account, but I deleted the app off my phone. I've been reflecting a lot about it, and I think I'm just going to completely delete it. I haven't used Facebook in years. I've never touched TikTok, and I don't know. I want a clean slate too. The only platforms I've really been using at all are Snapchat, which I've been a big fan of for a long time, but I stopped posting on Snapchat on my story pretty much entirely, um, over a year ago, I'd say, maybe 2 years ago. But I still think it's an okay app for communicating with people, and some people message me on there. So I don't know that I'm really giving them so much, or they're really taking so much away from me. So I'm considering continuing to use that. And then Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it, X. I'm getting used to the term X. I have been enjoying that, but I use it in a different way. It's uh, it's more for like my videos and stuff and getting information. So that's really what I'm down to. I don't really have much of a history on Snapchat to delete. I mean, it's kind of just deletes itself for the most part. I'm gonna go through and just clean it out because I do want to have a clean slate there too. Maybe even involves unfollowing people, or um, maybe that you don't even know anymore, or that don't seem to be active anymore. Like, why not? And the second thing on X, I didn't start using X till very recently, so there's no history to erase. It's everything there is pretty new. So it's actually a good place to be, because I know and I'm confident on what's on there. I'm familiar with what's on there. I know what I did 2 months ago, so I don't feel like there's like, let me go back and think about what I did 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. But it's really weird. Just if you've had Facebook for 15 years, not only might you be unsure of what you did a long time ago, or what you said a long time ago, or what you posted a long time ago, but they just own that from you. And it's very strange. I don't know why just this clean slate thing got me thinking about it. But I mean, I guess I've been thinking about it. That's why I haven't been using it. So personally, I'm going to have a clean slate for this year. I'm going to be cleaning out the rest of it. I may just delete Instagram altogether. I don't like Facebook or Meta as a company at all. So why would I continue to let them store my information, which they very well may keep after I delete it anyways, which is probably the truth. I just don't want to give them any more. So those are my thoughts. Like I said, I'm going to make videos. I like making videos. The videos are specifically for something. They're intended to be viewed publicly. But my parenting videos are going to be about me, not about my children, or exposing them, or using them as puppets. That's not really what I'm trying to do. So that's my message for today. After that, we continue to wait. Continue to wait for him to come. Could be tonight. About a week ago, we went to dinner. We got Chinese food at P.F. Chang's with my wife's parents, and my wife's mother got a fortune cookie that said, "You'll have luck will bestow upon you on the next full moon, or the next lunar cycle," or something like that. So we looked it up, and today, January 11th, is that day. So for like a week or 10 days or so since that happened, she's been saying he's going to come on the 11th. He's going to come on the 11th. So I don't know if he's coming today or not, but I am keeping my bags packed. Let's just say that. So anyways, I appreciate you all. Thanks for listening to me. We'll have another update tomorrow, assuming he doesn't come before then, and I'll catch you then.